Hello and welcome back to THN. December's edition of Hamilton City Magazine is full of food, drink, gift ideas, and as they put it, a healthy dose of inspiration, and all for the love of Hamilton. What a class act. We now welcome Meredith McLeod, editorial director and associate publisher for Hamilton City Magazine. Nice to see you.
Hi, Mike. It's nice to see you, too.
This is exciting stuff. Last time we were chatting was in a nice little coffee shop.
That's right.
Really enjoyed the interview process with you. Number 2 has gone out.
Yes.
How's the team feeling about number 2 in this edition?
Well, we're thrilled. We're very proud. The cover's spectacular. Our creative director, Will Vibon Tate, came up with this concept, and photographer Marta Hewson just knocked it out of the park. This is Emily O'Brien from Comeback Snacks, and if you don't know her story, read all about her in Hamilton City Magazine.
It's truly inspiring, and as you alluded to just before we came on, she had a plan. When things were really going south, she was already looking north and how she could better herself.
That's a great way to put it. Yeah, she came up against some hardship that none of us could imagine, getting caught up in drug smuggling and, getting arrested for that and incarcerated. And just her story is incredibly inspirational, and her popcorn is really great.
And what I'm really enjoying is following you fine folks on social media and the behind the scenes and how you got this cover shot.
I know.
It's pretty cool stuff.
It all looks like glamour, but behind the scenes, man, I'm standing off camera throwing glitter and popcorn up into the air. So it's incredibly fun what we're doing.
What has this now that you're back to this writing full time for this magazine that's been such a great voice already? What are you finding? What are you taking away from this personally right now?
Just right now, it's just the wealth of what is happening in Hamilton. It is just unbelievable. I mean, literally, Mike, we have story ideas that run pages long. And they're great story ideas, right? There's just so much happening in arts and culture and food and events and, people to talk about and, new developments in town. And there's just so much to talk about. And it's so exciting and inspiring as someone who's, this team, we're trying to, publishing this magazine. So it's so exciting.
And I can only imagine now you're out and about, you're going to doctor's appointments, whatever the case might be. And these are sitting on coffee tables now. And they're going to be there for a long time, which is great.
Yeah, it's pretty special. I worked for the Spec for 12 years. And every time I saw my byline on the front page out in the community, it was always like this little thrill.
Yeah.
And this is even, taking it to a whole next level because, we've built this thing from the ground up. So.
What else can people expect from this holiday edition magazine, if you will?
So, there's kind of a mix of, gift giving, but also thinking about what the holidays are really about, which is giving back, to, people who need our help, our support, vulnerable people in our community. So we have a great feature on Hamilton Community Foundation, which is just an incredible organization. We have stories about some of the other places, that you can invest your dollars, and they do tremendous things for people in our community. Shopping local, we've got, story about some great little artisans and artists in our town.
And that's what's cool too. You're giving a voice to some of the smaller people that might not have a budget to market or advertise. And here you guys are saying, hey, we'll talk about you.
Exactly.
Which is great.
I mean, they are what our community is built on fundamentally, right?
Very much so. Very much so. And I talk about giving back. I know the magazine, you're doing a subscription blitz, if you will, throughout the holidays.
Yes, we are. Yes, we're calling it Give the Gift of Hamilton. So, if, lots of us struggle with our holiday gift giving list. So, if you've got somebody on your list who's a Hamiltonian, someone who knows and loves this city, think about giving them a subscription to our magazine, for $39, 6 issues delivered right to their door. I think it's a great investment. I'll be buying a few subscriptions myself for friends and family. So we're really excited about that. And I got to mention, we wrote about Cable 14 in this issue too, right? You and I had a conversation. I've talked to the great people here at Cable 14, and we're excited to, work together with you guys on a partnership as we go forward.
Yeah, and who would have thought, a meeting and an introduction, back in July, August, and it's turned into this beautiful thing, because that's what our city is about. And just because we're visual and we're on TV and you're print, let's still work together.
Absolutely.
That's what it's all about, right? And I know you guys did some great work leading up to and following the election and so on and so forth. Can you give us? I know there's no resting for you, fine folks, Jeffrey and Mark and Mark Mark Wu. Episode number 3, edition number 3. Are in the works?
So we are. Yeah, we're January and February is going to be entirely digital. We're really concentrating on upping our digital content, and then March and April we are back with a big food and drink issue. Right? We know food and drink is kind of the bedrock of Hamilton right now. It's where so much excitement is on out there on the streets. So our March April issue will be food and drink, agriculture. These are all things that are really important, segments in Hamilton. So we're excited to showcase that.
And again, your multimedia mix has been fantastic. You got the hard copy, you got the digital. Your team is doing a wonderful job on social media.
Thank you.
Because really, it costs a lot of money to print a magazine if you want to get the full story out. So hey, let's go digital.
It's been a trial. Paper costs have gone through the roof between our first quote, what it was going to cost us, and what it actually is costing us. It's extraordinarily expensive right now to print. So we have to be careful, but we love having both platforms. I mean, they so complement each other, and we can tell complete stories.
And with that said, folks, I'm going to encourage each and every one of you out there, if you own a business, know someone that owns a business, hey, advertise in this magazine. Advertise. So it stays around for many, many years. Oh, and I'll throw that out there. Season's greetings from Cable 14. Season's greetings. Merry Christmas to you as well, Meredith.
Thank you, Mike, and to you as well.
I hope you get a little time off to have some eggnog and all that good stuff. Merry Christmas. Thanks for coming in. Continued success to you and the team.
Thank you so much, Mike.